So, hello and welcome to a new video. Today I will be talking about the Microsoft Excel MECC Online Qualification Round 2 2024. Yeah, I did not so bad in this round, not as good as last time, but yeah, we will see this later. And as this round is like a 3-case round, I will do every case separately, but yeah, you will see that uh, on my channel, hopefully, and all the videos will be there. So, enough introduction, let's jump into the first case about horse racing. Kind of a little bit confusing, and there's also a little bit kind of a discussion going on if it was like so clear. But yeah, I found as I went through this case, I found it very clear. But I also tend to not think too much in Excel esports cases and FMWC cases and so on, because if I think, then I'm more often wrong than when I go only through the cases. So level 1. Another introduction. So because this is like a data case, I made this not a table, but I created names from selection with this here. So I get here a name based on the header to not use the table referencing here. And then this is like an easy XLOOKUP for the name of this horse in the horse name column, returning the base speed. Also put this in here, drag this down, and level 1 is solved. Then level 2, it's like basically the same, but you need to multiply this with 50 because our furlong is our field is 50 furlongs wide, and there isn't any impact of mud or water so far. Then drag this down, level 2 solved. Now we need to go to the kind of map, but it wasn't like a real map case. I used here Control H to then choose from format and replace this with like the name, but as you will see, there is a problem because those border kind of things and also here aren't selected, so I then weren't selected, so I did this then manually. Also doable because this isn't a large map. I will destroy the formatting along the way, but yeah, not so important later. So, and then you can use here either an index based on this array here, returning row 1 and column based on the track selection here, a track section here, but I used an XLOOKUP. Look up for this number in here, returning this. Both ways will work, but pay attention that you use here absolute references. Also for this. So then you can track this down and level 3 solved. Now it's getting confusing because you need to pay attention here. So like a negative impact, which will slow you down according to bonus 4 instructions, will make the time faster. I don't know, it's super confusing, but yeah, if you only stay with the example, then you will not have any problems. So for this, I used an XLOOKUP or the XLOOKUP on the track section, sorry. And then I used here an XLOOKUP on the horse name, returning the base speed. Multiply this with 1 plus a switch function. My expression is here the underground the horse is currently. If the underground is stirred, then the impact is 0. If the underground is mud, then the impact is an XLOOKUP. based on the horse name in the name column, resulting the mud impact, and if the underground is water, then the impact is an XLOOKUP for the name in the name column, returning the water speed change. Close all the brackets. You can see here it's the same as in the example, and you can then track this down and level 4 solved. And now, how long does it take to complete the whole map? And I therefore use the same formula, but instead of using here like a single, using this for a single section, I use this for all 50 sections with a sequence function. Then I get a split array for all those times the horse needs, and then you can sum this up and round this, super important, to the nearest integer. Yeah, wrong horse. Yeah, and round this to the nearest integer, and you see it's like in the example, track this down, so far solved. Now I used for the level 6, I used the same formula, but now with a map function. So I mapped in here all the names of the horses as an argument. And then I get here a dynamic array returning the times of the horses. I also erased here the round function. I don't know if this is necessary, but potentially there could be two horses going the same time, and then due to rounding there would be an error. And then I used in make this a let function, or used my pre-programmed lambda. This is m, and then you did an XLOOKUP, searching for the minimum of n m in m, returning the horse names. Close all the brackets, and we now get a result. Bring this formula in the cell, copy this above. It's like the example. We can track this down, and we have all the levels solved so far. Now going to the bonus questions. I used for bonus 1 a rows function, but you can also use count A or something. And then I used here also unique to be on the safe side, so there isn't any horse counting double the times. And then I used here for bonus 2 an XLOOKUP combined with a len of the horse name in the column, returning the length of the horse name, so searching for the maximum here, max of length of horse name in len of horse name, returning horse name. And as you may know or may not know, this works because the len function will spill dynamic arrays. So then here with bonus 3 there was kind of a discussion, because like the fastest base speed is the minimum base speed, because the base speed is given in seconds per furlong. So in the created answer this was wrong, but this will get corrected. So I used here a min lookup, so XLOOKUP min of base speed in base speed, returning the horse name. And I also checked in my live attempt if there are two horses or multiple horses going the same time, and there are. So returning the name if the base speed equals the minimum base speed. And then you see that there are two horses going the same time. Also, bonus 4, how many horses are slowed down by both water and mud. So this was like the confusion, because here slowed down means speed change is negative, but here you will never know. I followed the instructions here, so slowed down meant for me in this case speed change is negative. So I used here a dynamic array and so here equals open brackets smaller than 0, close the brackets, multiply this with this also smaller than 0, and then I sum this up equals sum of this here, close the brackets, 58. And here if all horses competed in one race, which horse would win? I used here my formula from level 6, but instead of mapping there in only 5 horses, I mapped there in all the horses, and I have my solution. So far so good. I did everything as in my live attempt, but here this was created wrongly wrong in the expert portal, so this also will be a answer getting the points. So I got here 500 points so far. So thank you for your attention. I hope to see you also in the other videos on my channel about this round and Excel esports and Excel in general. And I wish all the MECC participants a great result. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.